Here's the play!
Yeah, I mean, that is the big thing. You got to just break the seal and get on the board. Here's a whip out to Burton. Big hit. Wow. Oh, he picks it up. The officials, looks like that play is whistled dead.
Oh, I don't want to see a replay. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter what the replay shows because there is no replay challenge. But, boy, Skyview thought they had the ball. The whole sideline erupted with the hit, and then they thought.
Yeah, Jared Secor, another big defensive play. He's been all over the field tonight.
He did get that ball out. He did knock that ball out. But so it's either incomplete pass or a fumble. If there was such a thing as if we were challenging it.
Sure. Because the referees on that field do not have access to what we do.
Here's the deal: they called it a completed pass, and they lost 2 yards because of that great hit. So remember they lost a yard. Weren't they on the 32? Yeah, because it was.
Yeah, 2nd and 9.
It was 2nd and 9, and now it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 31. So they called it a completed pass, and they did not call it a fumble.
That's me. I'm Ryan, and I'm a high school football official. Of course, I wasn't always a high school football official. You see, it all started for me a long time ago. Wait. I need to stop this. Hello, football fans. Ryan here. Don't worry, this is not my cinematic biography or anything. It's just that the broadcast had this nice long shot of me, and I thought I'd use it. That is me, by the way, and I must say the camera adds about 10 pounds. And at this moment, I had 10 cameras pointed at me. Speaking of cameras, the images in this video were made by the students of Vancouver Public Schools. They do an amazing job of broadcasting high school football games. Please check them out. Every week I post plays, dissect plays, and discuss plays in which the officials involved wish they had the play to do over. I think it's only fair I look at a few plays that I wish I had to do over. In other words, in this video we're going to look at my officiating mistakes. The reason why I haven't done this earlier is because they usually destroy video of my officiating right away, but fortunately I was able to save this video before it was erased from the annals of human consciousness. In Washington State, our season began on September 1st. I had 2 games at the famed Kiggins Bowl. In the first game, I was the white hat, and in the second game, I was the line judge. We'll return to the play that began this video a little later on, but right now, I'd like to look at a few errors from the first game. In Game 1, my big mistake came on this play. The action took players out of the back of the end zone. I was told the players didn't run into the tackling sled, but it was close. Players from the home team were called over to move the apparatus behind a fence. I take full responsibility for this. I should have had it moved prior to kickoff. While the players were fine, fortunately, I was frustrated with myself over this miss. This is a reminder that before the game, we should walk the field, look for hazards, and if any are found, have game management remove them. Here, I signaled delay of game on the defense. On the defense? Obviously, there was no delay of game foul on the defense. I gave the wrong signal. I believe the call was illegal substitution. Later in the contest, I correctly signaled illegal substitution, so I know the signal. I had no idea I even gave this erroneous signal until I saw the film. For the first call, I must have gone into the white room. That's a little Only Murderers in the Building reference for you. We had a foul on the last play of the third quarter, which gave us an untimed down. Here is the untimed down.
Another screen up the middle. Nobody there. Another flag comes flying in.
That's illegal touching. It was number 53 who touched the ball was thrown to number 53. So I'm guessing that in the NFL it's called illegal touching.
It's called illegal touching in high school football too, and I was about to signal the foul when our headlines, who officiated in college and the pros, said we can ignore illegal touching if the touching was inadvertent, and on this play, it was. So after a conference, we picked up the flag and ended the quarter. Communication and teamwork allowed us to avoid an unnecessary foul. I spoke to the headlines after the game, and he wondered if it was intentional grounding. I told him it was not, and I think the video agrees. By the way, the illegal touching would not have given us another untimed down. You do not extend the period for an untimed down on a foul that comes with a loss of down. All in all, I thought the crew did a fine job in Game 1, especially considering Washington State moved the umpire to the offensive backfield this year. Sure, the new mechanic caused a few growing pains, but all things considered, things went well. In the second game, I moved to line judge. I made a couple of little mistakes like being off on a spot by a yard and not holding the enforcement spot on a penalty. I started the second half by throwing a holding call against the return team on a free kick. Unfortunately, we have no video of this hold. Then, a play or two later, we had this action.
Now a quarterback for Jesuit. He whips this one out.
I remember seeing this action. I just didn't think it rose to the level of a foul. I wish I had it back though. I think I missed a hold. The bench asked me about it, but give them credit, they moved on from this play very quickly. Both sidelines were really good that night and the teams were great to officiate. Now to the play that started this video. I really wish I had this one back. I could have ruled a fumble, I could have ruled an incomplete pass. Instead, I ruled the worst of all possible options, a completed pass, and then forward progress stopped. Yikes a Rooney. So here's what was going through my noodle at the time. The defense was hard hitting all night and I anticipated the receiver getting blown up by the defender. The hit wasn't as bad as I feared and for some reason my eyes glanced away for a split second. I think I assumed the offensive player was going to be sent backwards. When my peepers returned to where they needed to be, I saw the ball on the turf and ruled what I ruled. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to the defensive team, to apologize to officials everywhere, and to apologize to the game of football in general. I blew this call. We always want to take something away from these videos. For me, I'm going to take away 3 things. 1, while I didn't feel like I was rushing and I wasn't thinking about a rush song, I do think I rushed this call. Maybe I should have just let it play out and then got together with my crew afterwards to discuss and confirm. My second takeaway, I need to stop anticipating in situations like this. I'm noticing I'm doing this more and more the longer I officiate. Sometimes it puts me in a better position to see the action, but in tight situations, like the one in this play, anticipating usually bites me in the beanbag. My third takeaway is, I should just stay at referee. This call will hurt for a while, but I will learn from it. I must admit, being humbled is a good thing for me, keeps me working hard. There is one positive thing I'll take away from my opening night doubleheader. It came in the first game.
We are back in action in the field, and this pass is incomplete. Sorry, guys, I talked a little bit too much. They were waiting for me to shut up before they ran those replays. That's my fault.
Well, they also went really quick on that quarter change.
Yes, a quick quarter change. You know, we're not paid by the hour, and hey, you take a victory wherever you can get it. Please unleash your ridicule, disdain, and vitriol in the comments section below. All I ask is you keep it PG. My grandmother checks out this channel all the time, and she likes it when she's the only one using foul language. If you're already a high school football official, have a great season. If you're not a high school football official, now is the perfect time to become one. Contact the Evergreen Football Officials Association and we'll help you make it happen. Until next time, we're the EFOA, making good officials better.